My friends and I battled old standard decks against each other. We made a tournament bracket of 48 decks. Now here are the highlights. So let's start at the top of the bracket. At the top of the bracket, there was a green Infect deck from 2012 that was unranked and just tore its way through the bracket into the semifinals. It started out unranked. It took down a Prison deck from 1996, which was too slow, although it did lose a game. It then knocked out Zvi Bargain, a combo deck from 1999. Okay, so Exalted plus a Titanic Growth. Is that enough?
Means I'm dead.
All right.
Yeah.
The Zvi Bargain deck was totally uninteractive and just let Infect do its thing, and Infect can win in 3 turns. That's 2 with the Exalted, and that's 6. Yeah, there you go.
Turn?
Yeah.
I think I passed turn to here and hope you don't have a pump spell.
There's the pump spell.
Dead.
So the Infect deck won that match. And then it swept an old deck called Angry Hermit from 2000. A key card in that matchup was Mental Misstep, which just stopped the Mana Dorks from coming down, and Gut Shot, which also did the same thing.
Forest tap birds.
Mental Misstep.
And that hurts really bad.
Rancor.
Okay.
Attack. And Mutagenic Growth. 5 damage.
I'm taking
5
5.
poison. 5 poison.
Pass turn.
Oh, you're stuck on 2.
Mm-hmm.
So Mental Misstep. Huge. Okay, so... Oh, now you're definitely dead. Activate this. Attack with both. And Ranger's Gal for the additional Infect.
Yep. Good. So, similar beginning. Forest tap elves.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
End step, I will Gut Shot it.
Ouch. Yeah, you're interfering with my ramp is really a problem.
Draw for turn.
Forest and go. And upkeep, I'll tap down your forest.
Pass turn.
I'll play Gaia's Cradle and go ahead.
Makes no mana.
Makes no mana.
Tap the
On
forest.
your upkeep, forest tapped, yeah.
Draw for turn. Find a land. Play an Ichorclaw Mirror. Your turn. Add Rancor to my Ichorclaw.
Mm-hmm.
He's now a 3/1. Attack you for 3 and Mutagenic to make it 5. Plus the Cathedral. 6 poison. The Angry Hermit deck just could not draw into more creatures. So both games, it just tried to get its early fast mana down, and the Infect deck stopped that plan.
Yeah, GG.
Wow, you can't do anything. You can't even play a blocker.
No, I mean I've been wondering if I'm getting a little unlucky.
Then it faced Bant Golos, a deck from 2019, a deck which had already defeated the top seed of the whole tournament, Mythic Conscription. Bant Golos went first and a wicked fast game 1. Arboreal Grazer slowed down Infect. Field of the Dead was way ahead of curve as the 7th land on turn 4. Plus Golos came down. Once the zombie creation got started, the only hope was that Inkmoth Nexus could get through in the air, but Agent of Treachery stole an Inkmoth the very next turn, and it was over. In game 2, Wild Defiance plus Rancor created a 6/4 trampling Infect creature that would become even bigger if it was blocked, so that game ended quickly.
That thing alone kills me if it hits me. Because if I block that thing, I make it even bigger. So it's like what, like a 6, and if I block it, it's going to go to 8.
And I have this for extra
Yeah, no,
hydrant.
I'm dead.
And in game 3, the decider, Infect was able to go wide with 3 attackers and only
I'll
1
block the
blocker.
Inkmoth Nexus.
And Wild Defiance plus an instant speed pump spell settled that game.
Did you have the Ranger's Guile last turn?
I just drew it.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, because last turn, like, you could have killed me anyway.
Yeah.
No.
Weird. Okay, so we thought that Infect was going to win game 1, and then it got interesting, and instead it was Infect lost game 1 and won the next 2. Infect made it to the semifinals. Moving over to the next section of the bracket, Necropotence really showed its strength here. It was seeded 5th overall in the tournament. It easily beat Lukka Yorion Fires, which needs mana to operate, and Necropotence is land destruction, so it never was able to play any spells really.
Second main, I know this is your favorite card right now. I'm gonna strip mine your island.
Okay.
Go ahead. I think Necro's probably got it at this point. You're in, well, it's not over yet, but you're in a pretty rough spot here.
I am almost dead. I roll 1 to 4, and you get my island. Wow. 4 land. You got 4 lands from me. That's how Necro works.
Second main phase, I will tap out and play another copy of Hippie. And it's your turn.
All right.
You're in problem zone
I
right
need
now.
a glass casket here to stay alive. You win. Yeah. Made it to 4 mana. Yeah.
It's like turn 9.
Your turn.
Turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I will animate Mishra's Factory and hit you. I will actually pump Order of the Ebon Hand too and hit you for 2, 4, 6, 7.
All right. I'm at 1. All right. Well, you win.
It beat a humans deck from 2012 thanks to having creatures with protection from white. And then it took down last year's champion, Dragonstorm, thanks to all the hand disruption and a little good luck. It basically made it impossible to play the namesake card, Dragonstorm, because it cost too much. And the Dragonstorm blue-red deck had to shift to hard-casting dragons to try to win. It was interesting what happened. Game 1, Hymn to Turok forced a discard of Dragonstorm.
First one you discard is Dragonstorm.
That helps.
A hard-cast Bogardan Hellkite finally got out onto the battlefield and got some attacks in. It got Necro down to 2 life. But then it was killed by a Nevinyrral's Disc. And then a hard-cast Hunted Dragon forced a Hypnotic Spectre to block and threatened to win next turn. But another Hypnotic Spectre came down and changed everything. It was a very close game.
You also have 10 damage. You can do 10 damage to me. Actually, just a hippie is good.
Yeah. I was just saying, just a Hippie might do something. So I'm going to play Hippie,
Wow.
animate both Mishra's Factories, and hit you for 10.
Wow, that's great. We need
Top
to
deck Giga Drowse,
Yep.
FDW.
we need the top deck
And
Giga Drowse. Did you and
And
you
it's a
gained,
Giga Drowse.
you didn't gain any life from the every turn. All right.
No.
Top deck Giga Drowse. Top deck Giga Drowse. Blah 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 blah. Here we go. Draw.
Hey.
Hit. I have to pass.
So yeah, I hit you for 12, and you can only block one of them.
Right.
In game 2, again, Hunted Dragon had to be hard cast.
I play Hunted Dragon.
I got a bunch of knights.
The Dragonstorm player had Pyroclasm in hand to deal with these knights that are created for the opponent when you play Hunted Dragon. But tapping out to play Hunted Dragon, holding the Pyroclasm back for the next turn, then Necro plays 2 Hymn to Turoks on the same turn,
Get rid of your hand.
discarding
Wow. Cool. play,
Dragonstorm's
Mark.
entire hand, losing the
Cool play.
Pyroclasm.
I like it. I had a Pyroclasm.
And Nevinyrral's Disc eventually took care of the dragon, and a Pump Knight finished him off.
I want to show you my hand before I concede.
Okay. Oh, that's awful.
So that was a tough challenge for Necropotence, but it made it through. Necro made it to the semifinals.